Welcome back. We are following breaking news. ABC News has learned that 2 people have been shot in Portland by federal agents. It happened this afternoon. That's according to local police. The FBI is now investigating and say that Customs and Border Patrol agents were involved. I want to bring in Portland-based Congresswoman Representative Janelle Bynum. Thank you so much, Congresswoman, for joining us. What are you being told at this moment that may have happened?
Well, I've been told it's a husband and wife involved. The husband was shot in the arm, the wife was shot in the chest. We have been calling for months now for President Trump to take his goons away from here. We know that we've been targeted, and we have a history in Portland of trying to de-escalate encounters like this between law enforcement and the citizenry. We've worked really hard to get there, and this is not good.
Any idea the condition of that couple?
What I've understood is that it will be a rocky road for recovery. There was an ambulance transport from one parking lot to the hospital, and it will be a long road for recovery, is what I understood one of the on-site people to say.
And you said that you have wanted that law enforcement to leave your area there in Portland. Give us a sense of what the day-to-day has been like for the last few months.
Well, you know, we in Portland and in Oregon in general have worked really hard to try and make sure that our law enforcement encounters are de-escalated, that everyone makes it home alive or into custody alive, and that law enforcement officers can do their jobs and keep our streets safe. What we are experiencing is not law enforcement. It's goons being unleashed to terrorize the community. And I think that is the difference in what we're seeing. We also know that there have been reports that people have been impersonating utility workers to try to gain access to people's houses illegally, and that has spread terror through the community. And we also know that the business community has said over and over again, give us a good, immigration policy and make sure that people can live comfortably with their families. But what is happening now is unacceptable.
While details, of course, are still emerging, this, of course, comes after yesterday's deadly ICE shooting in Minnesota. What message do you have amid the heightened tensions, not just to citizens in Oregon, but perhaps across the country?
Well, I just had an intern start yesterday. She was a high school intern in our office, and the toughest thing for her was answering all the phone calls from concerned citizens about what is happening across the country. People are upset, people are scared, people are tired, people are crying. People are really, really having a hard time with this. And I think that is emblematic of how the entire country feels, regardless of how you feel about immigration itself. This is terror, and this is state-sanctioned terror, and it has to stop.
What is your message, Congresswoman, to the Trump administration?
Get your goons out of here and get to stepping. It's very simple. If you can't control your people, that is a sign that you haven't done the work that you need to do. And working with Congress is one of them. Setting out rules for engagement, coming up with a strong immigration policy that protects our borders, protects our businesses, protects our children, protects our families, and making sure that we have something that we can stand on. What we have right now is trash, it's bull.
Congresswoman Janelle Bynum, we thank you so much, and our condolences to the entire community there in Portland. We'll be right back.